Hey everybody, welcome to Denmark. Get ready to be amazed by the happiest country in the world. Well, at least that's what I've heard. They have cookies shaped like bears. How can you not be happy with that? Anyway, whether you love history, art, or just trying new pastries, this is your guide to experiencing Denmark. We're going on an adventure to uncover the very best this country has to offer. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the heart of Denmark. We're talking cobblestone streets, castles, and maybe even a mermaid or two. And the best part? You don't even have to leave your couch. You won't be hearing any music, no fancy sound effects, just me and you, chatting about Denmark. Kind of like we're old friends. Let's get started. First stop, Copenhagen, and more specifically, Nyhavn. Picture postcard-perfect harbors with colorful houses and boats. That's Nyhavn. Stroll along cobblestone streets, smell pastries, hear laughter. Nyhavn dates back to the 17th century, rich in history. Hans Christian Andersen lived here, drawing inspiration. Today it's a mix of historic buildings and trendy spots. Next up, we're off to a place that's practically synonymous with Copenhagen, Tivoli Gardens. This isn't just any amusement park, people. It's a world of wonder and excitement that's been enchanting visitors since 1843. Imagine a place where roller coasters soar past sparkling fountains, where gardens bloom with thousands of flowers, and where theaters come alive with music and dance. That's Tivoli Gardens. It's a feast for the senses and pure magic for the soul. It's no wonder this park inspired Hans Christian Andersen to write his famous fairy tale, The Nightingale. But Tivoli Gardens is more than just rides and entertainment. It's a place where Danish culture comes alive. From the traditional architecture and gardens to the food stalls serving up classic Danish treats, Tivoli offers a glimpse into the heart of Denmark. And don't even get me started on the lights. At night, Tivoli Gardens transforms into a twinkling wonderland. Thousands of lights illuminate the park, creating a magical atmosphere that's simply unforgettable. It's the perfect place to wander hand in hand with your sweetheart or create unforgettable memories with your family. Now, it's time to meet one of Copenhagen's most famous residents, the Little Mermaid. She's small, she's bronze, and she's a little bit melancholy, but she's an icon. Perched on a rock in the harbor, she's been gazing out at the sea for over a century. Inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, the statue has become a symbol of Copenhagen and a must-see for any visitor. And yes, I know what you're thinking. She's smaller than you might expect. But what she lacks in size, she makes up for in her quiet grace and the sheer number of tourists she draws. Seriously, it's like a pilgrimage to see this little mermaid. But here's the real magic. Find a bench nearby, relax, and just take in the view. The harbor, the boats, the gentle breeze, it's the perfect spot to reflect on life, love, and the pursuit of dreams just like the Little Mermaid. And who knows, maybe her story will inspire you to follow your own dreams, no matter how big or small. Just try to avoid making deals with sea witches, okay? They're notoriously bad at contracts. Get ready to step back in time as we journey to Kronborg Castle in Helsingør. This isn't just any castle, this is the castle from Shakespeare's Hamlet. You know, the one with the ghost, the drama, and the really bad family reunion? This imposing fortress sits dramatically on the edge of the island, guarding the narrow strait between Denmark and Sweden. For centuries, Kronborg played a pivotal role in controlling access to the Baltic Sea, which made it one of the most important strategic points in northern Europe. As you wander through the castle's grand halls and courtyards, you can practically hear the echoes of kings, queens, and maybe even a ghostly Hamlet wandering the halls. Explore the royal chambers, the cannons pointed out to sea, and the dark atmospheric dungeons. But the real highlight is standing on the ramparts, feeling the wind in your hair, and imagining Hamlet pacing these very stones, contemplating life, death, and whether or not that cloud looks like a weasel. It's enough to make you want to burst into a Shakespearean soliloquy. Get ready to be wowed by the raw beauty of Mons Klint. Imagine towering white cliffs plunging dramatically into the turquoise waters of the Baltic Sea. This is Mother Nature at her most impressive. Seriously, you could stare at these cliffs for hours, and you'd still be amazed by their grandeur. Take a hike along the clifftop trails, breathe in the fresh sea air, and soak in the panoramic views. You might even spot some local wildlife like birds and deer. And if you're feeling adventurous, take the stairs down to the beach below and search for fossils. Who knows, you might stumble upon a prehistoric treasure. But here's a little secret. The real magic happens at sunset. As the sun dips below the horizon, the cliffs glow with an ethereal light, creating a scene straight out of a dream. Trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Get ready to be dazzled by the magical light of Skagen. Located at the very tip of Denmark, where the North Sea and the Baltic Sea collide, Skagen is famous for its unique light. It's the kind of light that makes colors more vibrant, shadows dance, and photographers swoon. But Skagen isn't just about pretty light. It's a charming town with a rich history and a thriving artistic community. In the late 19th century, Skagen became a haven for a group of artists known as the Skagen painters. They were drawn to the area's unique light and the rugged beauty of the surrounding landscape. Today, you can visit the Skagen Museum, which houses an impressive collection of Skagen painters' works, or simply wander through the town's charming streets, admiring the colorful houses and browsing the local art galleries. And don't forget to treat yourself to some fresh seafood. Skagen is known for its delicious fish restaurants, many of which offer stunning views of the harbor. Ever dreamt of living in a fairy tale castle? Well, Egeskov Castle on the island of Funen is about as close as it gets. Surrounded by a moat and boasting towers, spires, and lush gardens, Egeskov is straight out of a storybook. Step inside, and you'll be transported back in time. Explore the castle's lavishly decorated rooms, filled with antique furniture, tapestries, and historical artifacts. Each room tells a story, whispering tales of the castle's rich past. But Egeskov isn't just about the castle itself. The surrounding gardens are equally impressive. Stroll through perfectly manicured hedges, get lost in the bamboo maze, or marvel at the vibrant flower gardens. And if you're feeling adventurous, check out the castle's vintage car museum, which houses an impressive collection of classic automobiles. Egeskov Castle is a true feast for the senses, offering a delightful blend of history, architecture, and natural beauty. Located in Billund, the birthplace of Lego, this amusement park is a must-visit for families and Lego enthusiasts of all ages. Where else can you soar through the air on a Lego-themed roller coaster, explore a miniature world built entirely of Lego bricks, or even create your own Lego masterpieces? Legoland is a place where imagination knows no bounds, and everything is awesome. But Legoland isn't just for kids. Adults will appreciate the park's attention to detail, with its intricate Lego models, beautifully landscaped gardens, and entertaining shows. And for those who want to relive their childhood memories, there's a whole section dedicated to classic Lego sets and themes. So whether you're a seasoned Lego builder or just a kid at heart, Legoland is sure to bring a smile to your face. You might even find yourself inspired to dust off your old Lego bricks when you get home. Get ready to experience the vibrant city of Aarhus. Denmark's second-largest city, Aarhus is a melting pot of culture, history, and modern energy. Start your exploration in the Latin Quarter, the oldest part of the city, with its charming cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and trendy boutiques. Then immerse yourself in art at the Eros Aarhus Art Museum, known for its iconic rainbow panorama that offers breathtaking views of the city. Next, step back in time at Den Gamle By, the Old Town Museum, which is like stepping right into a living history book. Wander through cobbled streets, peek inside historic houses, and interact with costumed interpreters who bring the past to life. And when you're ready to relax, head down to the waterfront, where you'll find a lively atmosphere with cafes, restaurants, and bars. Aarhus is a city that has it all. Prepare to be amazed by the unexpected beauty of Rabjerg Mile. Who would have thought you could find a desert in Denmark? But here it is, a massive migrating sand dune on the Skagen Peninsula, slowly moving across the landscape, swallowing everything in its path. It's a surreal experience walking on the soft sand, surrounded by rolling dunes, with the sound of the wind whistling past your ears. It's like being transported to another world. You can climb to the top of the dune for panoramic views of the North Sea and the surrounding coastline. Just be careful not to get lost, as the dune is constantly shifting and changing shape. Rabjerg Mile is a reminder of the powerful forces of nature and the ever-changing beauty of our planet. So there you have it, folks, just a taste of what Denmark has to offer. From the charming canals of Copenhagen to the dramatic cliffs of Mons Klint, Denmark is a country that will surprise and delight you at every turn. So what are you waiting for? Book that trip, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Denmark for yourself. And hey, if you happen to bump into a friendly Dane who offers you a pastry shaped like a bear, tell them I said hi.